everyone, today's video is going to be an update on my 8 by Easter Toy Story Edition Project Pan. So I'm really excited about this. It's a couple of days late. I like to try to update y'all on the exact same day that I filmed, so it would be the 1st. But on the 1st was New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day, and we went to John's family's house, and we ate prime rib, and it was scrumptious. So, it's a couple of days late. It's okay. It's also snowing right now. Which to some people isn't a big deal, but if you live in Georgia, it's a huge deal. At least in, like, Savannah. I live in Savannah, which is South Georgia. We never get snow, and it's snowing right now, so it's really exciting. Nobody is equipped. The whole city is shut down because, like, it's kind of like the same thing when, like, Hurricane Sandy hit New York. Now, there was storms, there was a lot of it, but things, you know, like, that infrastructure is just not set up for hurricanes, whereas, like, in Florida, we get hurricanes all the time. Down south, at least down this far south, we're not set up for snow. So, like, the salt machines, the salt trucks, whatever you call them, we don't have those. We don't have, like, the little, you know, the big scoop and, like, it takes all the snow off. Are these things even real? I've only seen them on cartoons. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about? We don't have that. So, the whole city's shut down. It's snowing. It's beautiful. It's super exciting. But that is not what this video is about. This video is about that. But that's why my lighting's off. My hair is kind of not so cute today, but we're just going to go with it. So, I picked out 8 items, and I've been doing this project for a month, and I don't have anything empty or a pan or a goal on. This project is really what made me decide, alright girl, you're doing too many projects. And it's because I haven't been able to focus on it. I haven't been able to focus on anything because I had so many going on. I also have so many repeats, and I'm going to talk about each time, all of that. So, I'm going to be doing a lot less projects this year. I'm still going to be panning, don't worry. But I also have, like, my favorite project pan, which is my entire makeup collection rolling project pan. That's my favorite one I do, and I haven't updated y'all on that in months because I haven't been able to because I haven't finished anything up. So, that's fine. We're going to just talk about this. But, like I said, I don't have anything that I hit goal on. So, the first thing is for the movie The Incredibles, which is a Pixar movie. So I took all the Pixar movies, and I chose that because Pixar is known for doing what they call Easter eggs. And I think I said Toy Story at the intro. It's not Toy Story, it's Pixar. You know, they have Easter eggs, so they have, like, things from one movie and they put it into another. That's just, like, what they're known for. So, for The Incredibles, I chose the Kat Von D Vida Loca palette because it is incredible. And I wanted to hit pan on a shade. I wanted to hit pan on this shade right here, Synth, because it's my favorite one. Now, there is a wee bit of a dip. I have hit pan on the shade Skulls before, so I realize how deep these shadows are, and it's pretty darn deep. These are 1.1 grams a piece, which isn't that big. A standard MAC eyeshadow is 1.5 grams. So, it's not that big, but that's the shade. I have it on my crease today, and I love this shade, and I think I would use it a lot more. But look at what I did. For my 14 by Valentine's Day, guess what I have in it? This shade by Sephora. And I want to completely use this up. Now, this is glittery, whereas the Synth one is matte. But they're the same dang color. So, that's why I'm saying I've done too many things that are so similar that I haven't been able to get some use out of it. But I used it today. I really still love it. I still think it's incredible. Oh, I know that this... I like to make things the right way, if that makes sense. They're supposed to open it this way with the star. So, not a lot of progress on that. This palette cost $59 when I first got it. Sorry, I have an itch. And it currently weighs 464 grams. I don't have weights from last time except for 2 products, because last time is when my scale died. So, there you go. Next, we have Finding Nemo. And for that, I chose... Oh, side note, I try to remember to do this, but I forget. I've done a full review of this palette. It's an old review because it's when I first got it. I have also done 2 looks with it. I did a Thanksgiving look, which is really orange, and then a blue halo eye, which is really blue, obviously, and it does use that Synth shade. So I'll link both of those below as well. Next, we have for Finding Dory, we have the Lorac California Dreamin palette. No, for Finding Nemo, my bad. Finding Nemo is this palette. Again, I haven't gotten that much use out of it. I have done a full review of this palette. I don't love it. It's not one of my favorites by any means. I chose it because look at these names. You know, we have like Seaside, Starfish, Button. I needed it. And so the goal is to hit pan on the shade Seaside. Now, I don't have it anymore because I actually like used it up. But in my 25 Days of Christmas project pan, I had a shade that was almost this exact same shade. So I haven't been using it because I was using that one. But that pan is obviously over. This shade is super disappointing. Look at how that swatches. Like I said, I've done a full review of this, but like, it's just not. That's not a great shade. But I want to hit pan on it. I also started this right before I decided from now on. So anything that I enter into this pan, because it is going to be a rolling project pan, I want to make sure that it's going to be completely used up. So like, I'm not going to have like, oh, I want to hit pan. Like if I would have put an eyeshadow in a project, I want to use it up completely. Because I have a lot of things with pan, which is nice, but I want to get things out. So that's a whole nother story. So next we have Finding Dory. Oh, and this, sorry, this palette is valued at $30 and it weighs 122 grams right now. For Finding Dory, we have this Clinique Chubby Stick. I got this in a Sephora All-Stars favorite set a while ago. I think I actually did review that set, so I'll link that review below if I have it. I haven't used this very much either. The goal is to use this entire highlighter up. As you can see, we got a lot of highlighter. Now, I have 3 months left to do it, so you might be like, Becky, 3 months? That's doable. I'll show you right here. It's a beautiful, like, icy pink highlight. I really like it. I do have it on today, but I did put a powder highlight over it. This is valued at $23 and weighs 31 grams currently. One of the reasons why this hasn't gotten a lot of love is because I have another liquid highlighter in my 17 by St. Pat's. So 2 liquid cream highlighters. It's hard to use. So what I've done is when I have a really cool tone look, I use this. Anything else, I use this because this is a very neutral cream highlighter. I just want to hit pan on it. So obviously, if I were to hit pan on this one, then I would, you know, keep using this one every day. But because I have 2 of the same products, neither one of them are getting as much use as I wish they did. Oops. Next, we have Brave. And for Brave, I have this Revlon Age Defying powder. This powder has 12.5 grams. Is it 12.5 or 12? 12 grams of product, which is a lot. It's valued at $7.99. I do have pan on it. Some decent pan. I want to completely use up this powder. And that's doable, except, let me just show you. So this is the powder that's in this project for the 1st of April. It weighs 75 grams right now, and I want to completely use that up. For my entire makeup collection project pan, I have this powder, which I want to completely use up as well. For my 17 by St. Pat's project pan, which is the 17th of March, I have this powder. And for my 14 by Valentine's Day, I have this powder. So I'm working on 4 powders right now. It's way too many. So again, why I'm doing less projects next year, just to really iterate it. But that's okay. I still have used this quite a few times. And, you know, we're going to work on it and see what happens. Next, for Inside Out, I chose the, whoops, threw it on the ground, Touch and Sew No Poreblem Primer. This weighs 7 grams. That's what it looks like. It's kind of hard to see. This is valued at $3.01. I definitely think I'll be able to finish this up before the end of this project. I've got 3 months left. Hopefully I can finish that up. Next, we have Toy Story 3. And for Toy Story 3, I chose another really hard product. It's a shade in this Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, because this is the 3rd of that palette. And I've never used this before I put it in this pan. What I chose is actually on my lower lash line today, and it's the shade Totally Fetch. I love a hot pink shadow. I really do. But this shade is really rough feeling. Like, it's not smooth and silky at all. It does have some nice pigmentation, so it's really pretty. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I've used it a few times. You can hopefully see there that it has gotten some use. But we'll just see about that. Next, for Cars 3, I chose the Sephora Ultra Shine Lip Gel in the shade 04 Perfect Nude. It is what I have on today with nothing else, so you could really see the color. I like it. It is kind of, it's not sticky on, but it does that thing when you Like, it's all stringy when you take it out. I've only used it a couple of times, so we'll see about this. But I need to get some lip products out, and I'm terrible at using up lip products. And last but not least, we have this shit. So, for Wally, I have the Sorme Cosmetics BioNatural Blush and Bronzer Duo in the shade 806 Sunshine. And I want to hit pan on this bronzer. Now, again, I did have a bronzer in my 25 Days of Christmas, but that's over now. So I still have 3 months, and I don't know. Maybe I can hit pan. I don't know how big this pan is. So I'm hoping I can hit pan on that. This packaging, as you can tell, did break, which is annoying. But we'll just see what happens with that. But hopefully that will be finished as well. Or hit goal on. So that is my 8 products. This was a long video, but I really want to explain to you why some of these items don't have as much use and why you'll see less project pans on my channel. I'll still be doing my entire makeup collection rolling project pan because I love that project. It's my favorite one. And I'll still do occasional other ones. I have one already set up for February to June, but I'll probably be doing like the entire makeup collection and then one more. So like only doing 2 pans at a time. I've also decided that I only want to focus in on my items during the week, which is what I do. But every weekend I'm going to not and just use everything else in my collection because then I can still get a lot of use out of my entire collection instead of just focusing on and like, you know, I mean, right now there's a lot of products. There's probably like 50 products. But then my rest of my collection isn't getting as much love. So that hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, as always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, comments, go ahead and leave them down below. I'm going to wipe off this hand or else I'm going to get makeup everywhere. Talking to y'all is one of my favorite things, so please feel free to leave whatever you'd like. And, you know, as I always say, I want to make videos you want to see. So if there's something you want to see, let me know. I will do my best to make that happen. And with that, I'll just see y'all real soon. Bye.